Happy Sunday, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? All right, so we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna jump into some BeamNG Drive. So let's see what we can get going here. Actually, get a small intermission. All right, we should be good. Let's see. Do we have a feed? Okay. Alrighty, we have a feed, but no video capture device. There we go. Okay, well, clearly that's... Let me adjust this. Now, why is this like this? I don't know. All right, so, small second. Let's actually just do this in real time since we're doing it as a stream. So first off, I don't know why this is all busted up like this. Got the butt kicker going right now. Let's get our crop. We're gonna have to obviously move our light. We got a Fresnel light sitting there. Let's move that out the way. That would help. Okay. All right, we're in business. What's up, y'all? Okay, so we're doing some BeamNG Drive because this might end up being pretty much one of the best racing games, well, driving games and racing games that I played. It's fun as hell overall, and it's also really, really unforgiving, which I love. All right, let's get this back. So I just chose a Porsche GT4 vehicle. I'm still getting used to all the configuration, the control configurations and whatnot. This is clearly not a good camera to work with, but let's just give it a shot. So we're using the, oh, that is not gonna work. Try here in the cockpit view. So the controls are pretty much like, especially with like the GT3 vehicles, it's not very different from what you would get on Assetto Corsa, which is amazing. course, the sense of risk is much higher because, you know, crash out and destroy your vehicle. But I got the sensitivity pretty decently set. And the force feedback on the wheels really good. Of course, the butt kicker that I'm using right now, we're going to do a review for that next week. But we have the wheel review coming out tonight. It's going to be premiering at 8, so... Ooh! Oh, crap! Jesus Christ! Oh, that's painful. Oh my God. That's just painful. I love it. The butt kicker going crazy. Getting decent frame rate because this game is extremely processor heavy, and everybody gets it, you know, with the system that they're using. I wanted to just do a couple of warm-ups, get to know the system a bit. Get used to how everything runs. And it doesn't really get much more precise when it comes to physics for any driving or racing game. It's amazing how this was almost like a tech demo in some respects. Now with so much within the modding community and the developer themselves, it's become this snowball monster. And features, ooh, get off of there. Whoa. Oh, yep. We're rear injured there. We're still. Oh, my side view is messed up. Oh shit! That's amazing. I love that. I love that so much. That sense of risk. And then when you have the physics that are so on point, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You can't really ask for much more. I mean, beyond that, just more organized, like, races themselves. Let's see, we can get a different map. Hirochi Raceway. All right, before we jump in Nürburgring, because we were going to jump in Nürburgring, let's see what we got. Figure 8 oval, starting line. Why not? Cheers, Sunday. Okay, so here's the default truck. Okay, so let's go for the GT3 bodies that I have. Oh yeah, the LM race car is really cool. Yeah, why not? Let's go all the way. Okay, so that's clearly a much better camera that I A little bit of frame rate bogging because it's rendering every single part in the vehicle. Seems to be smoothing up a bit. Whoa. Kill some of my gears. 7. That's really nice. Not familiar with this track at all, so kind of winging it here. Make sure we're good on our spacing, our struggle wheel stand. As always. Starting to, it's a slight side subject point. I'm starting to see that there's this weird narrative that because of what Disney is doing, specifically with the new X-Men 97 update that they've contributed to, just call it what that is. If you are not liking the changes that they've made, which have been like very culturally I want to say drastic compared to what we had and appreciated before with the series. So I'm not paying attention. See, that's my fault. Somehow it's making you a bit of a bigot. I don't understand that narrative right now. They're trying to say, oh, you're like the prejudiced characters that were in the show. Ha ha ha. Like, in what way? The previous X-Men was a allegory or a slight, not a slight, like a metaphorical view to a degree on civil rights to a certain degree of, say, you could say of black people or folks of color, marginalized, well, folks of black people, basically, call it what it is. You know, it's been changed around over the years, so it is what it is with that. But it seems to be this weird thing now that we're trying to take, not necessarily literal, but making things very current day, super liberal or extreme left. I don't know what the term is for it really, because I'm an Xer that's always been, I guess, liberal, even though I didn't really know what the definition was. I just knew, you know, that's where people gave the certain labels. And now it seems like I'm centrist. Hell if I know. I don't know what the hell the labels are. It seems like it change every 5 to 10 years, honestly. Whoa. But now if you don't really side with that, then suddenly you're either a bigot, sexist, or racist, which is crazy because I'm black. And we pretty much were raised around all of that our entire lives, as far as what we had to go through, culturally, socioeconomically, the whole 9 yards. And it seems like there's this weird thing that needs to just turn every situation into this extreme black or white type of perspective based on where you sit or don't sit in the conversation. It's very odd. It's also, I find it a little bit hyperbolic and immature, really. Really unnecessary in a nutshell. Whoa. So, I guess if we don't want Rogue's butt, excuse me, to get totally removed, or did not ask to have these very odd identity political stances on character expression, then suddenly we're bigots in some way, despite the fact that that wasn't, what do you call it, that wasn't the heavy-handed, ham-fisted way of the way things were expressed before. They were expressed with like very cleverly with this within the story, and I mean those elements were there obviously, especially when it comes to things like the X-Men. But they were put together with, you know, actual story first, and the narrative is a second. Or you wrap the narrative, you wrap that type of narrative within a good story in order to feed it to your audience in a much more enriching and I want to say educated fashion. Also, there was the conversations of looking at both sides, whether you wanted to or not. And that was always interesting when it came down to the writing of the X-Men, especially when I was a kid from like reading the comics from like the 80s and 90s. Last time I really read any X-Men comics at a serious level was when Joe Madureira was there, and I was like, what was that? Late 90s, 2000s, I believe. And I was just mostly collecting because of his artwork, to be quite honest. That's a nice light reflection in green. So this whole thing now is just very odd with how everything has to get painted, whether you're like in one side or the other. Just wanted to get that over with. Just the damage. So yeah, just not understanding why it always needs to be like super far left or super far right. It's very annoying. And ironically, considering that it's coming from a side that's supposed to be popular for being open-minded, it's surprisingly closed-minded and are reflections of the same thing all the way on the right, where they're just so closed-minded, they don't care what you have to say. It's just all based on their extremist ideologies, and that's jacked up. Clearly, saying it's not fair is kind of, you know, duh, nothing's fair. It's life. Life's not fair. But just very unnecessary. Extremely unnecessary. But that's the way people have to do everything today. They can't have nuanced conversations, listen to both sides, and figure out the proper middle ground to solve things. It has to be, you know, if you don't like this, then you're the devil. If you don't like this, then you're the devil. And it's like, you guys just, can you not do this all the time? Like it's very tiring. It's very tiring. It's intellectually tiring. It's physically tiring. It's just tiring. So yeah, that was just on my mind because I just seen these threads right now. It's like X-Men meme threads that are talking about this and making it seem like people who are not siding with this new way of looking at it, which is very lazy. I find it to be very ham-fisted, like I said before. But, you know, that's how everybody has to deal with everything today. I don't know. My suspension coming through the hood of the car. Alright, so now we're in Nordschleife on BeamNG. A lot of understeer, heavy grip. Even with the older school trees here, it still seems to be more accurate than the one that's in Forza Motorsport out right now. Definitely a GT3 feel. Oh, that hurt. Yep, that hurt. There goes the damage. Beautiful, beautiful damage. So this is going to take a while to get used to. Man, this is fun and dangerous feeling. Let's just throw it, just for fun. Oh my God. Feel it all in the wheel, just fighting. God. Was that the only solution? Yes, it was. Oi! Harsh. Harsh. So I think our suspension is a bit low, to say the least. It's fighting me all the way. Oh. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try a different vehicle. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, so that's to... I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. Which one is which? Okay, so we have a GT3 version of this. And he's all street. Gallardo. Yeah, let's try Evo 8 for fun. Fast and Furious, man. Okay. All right, what do we got going here? Some all-wheel drive goodness. Not a GT vehicle, clearly, but try something a little different here. Actually feels nice. Whoa. I'm on a weight transfer when I'm braking this one. Oh, come on. There we come on. Synchronizing damage. Come on, come on. Ah. So we get to get this turned around. Oh, come on. Probably just better off restarting it, but I'm gonna try to be somewhat disciplined. Ah, damn it. That didn't work. Come on. Understeer of the gods. Ow. Okay, so that starts me from that same position. Or the last position, okay. Really? Come on, come on. The slipping to the left. Yeah, that's a slip. Already messed up. Already messed up. Ah. Gonna let off a little bit because I can feel it's just not giving me that freedom to push very well. Wait, where are we? messed up. All messed up. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. That slip again. The slips. Oh, car is wrecked. But we can still keep going, I think. Oh, starting to do the lane. Yep, we're done. Yep, we're done. Oh, Jesus. Try to get it pointed in the right direction. Christ. Oh, put me back here. Crash. Oh, it's just gonna immediately. All right. Okay, that was a little bit of fun. Like, it's still a little bit. It's not as completely responsive as I want to say Assetto is, to a degree, but again, these are mods, so I'm not gonna hold it against it. All right, let's head back to our collection. All right, so just a taste of that. We will be back shortly. All right, guys, so we'll be back shortly. Just wanted to get everything reset. So, hit you guys soon.